the finale, you know, truthfully, the finale is what? I mean, the finale's kind of...
It kind of sets up for season 2 as well. I mean, the reveal of Clifford Blossom killing himself, hanging himself, poses a lot more questions than I think it does answers.
I mean, I think that final episode is a lot of, like, personal resolution.
Yeah.
Kind of a cool down period after this storm.
I know for Archie, he kind of feels the world on his shoulders because he feels powerless to helping his friends, like his Jughead is going to a foster family.
I get a new friend, which is good, because Jughead has nothing. But yeah, I think Jughead went through so much in episode 12 that a lot of episode 13 is him kind of on an autopilot. He really doesn't feel like he has much socially, economically. We're going to be seeing a lot of that kind of dilemma, like he's a man out of place. Southside High has kind of been placed in complete narrative opposition to this sort of pure, perfect, strange Riverdale High world. And I'm trying to figure out how I fit into that.
He feels like because everyone's going through something. Betty starts getting threats. Veronica's dealing with a whole lot of family issues, and him having to go to a foster family kind of just puts everything upside down for Archie, and he's trying to help everyone, but he just feels like he can't do anything.
My character's expulsion from that side of the world also creates a ton of distance between him and everyone else that he knows. We'll be seeing a little bit of that in the finale and a lot of that prospectively in season 2. We're shooting this last episode, we changed the ending halfway through. In fact, it was
new pages the night before.
Yeah, they kept it so top secret, even from the cast and crew, that we were given the final form the day of shooting. The people who were not in that scene didn't even get to read it.
Yeah.
So really, I mean, it was a top secret thing. If I was kept in the dark, and I do a lot of scrounging around the set, then yeah, it's big. The end of episode 12 is what? Us talking about the drugs and kind of where that leaves us. Mm-hmm. And that, as a narrative device, essentially scales up the world tremendously. What we're dealing with kind of at the end of season 1 and as we usher ourselves into season 2 is who's behind this incredibly dubious industry that oftentimes has tremendous repercussion on a small town, and who could possibly be in charge of that? How does that complicate the Blossoms? How does that complicate the town's relationship to those characters? And that's kind of where we've been launching off of. A lot of the conclusion of this next episode sort of puts them in an understanding place.